I was meditating on love, you, roses. The universe told me, put it in a love song.
Hello guys, so welcome to another installment of Stationery Summer. We are going back outside. You know, I have never been this outside like I have been this go round. This summer, I don't want to say never. When I was younger, maybe. Who knows? But clearly not since, like since before the pandemic. I don't know. I feel like it was a slow burn with me going back outside. But anyway, to make a long story even longer, I'm over here trying to figure out what I'm doing today because I don't want to say it's a lot going on. It's just not what we normally do. So this is a nail Saturday. So we got to go out, get our nails done. I'm trying not to show my nails as much because they need to be done. But I don't know if it's just me, but when I go get my nails done, if I do every 2 weeks, it feels like my nails still look new. But if I do every 3 weeks, it looks like, who do you belong to? You know? So, I don't know. I'm trying to find a happy medium. But anyway, and I'm thinking about getting my longer nails again. I don't know if I could take these shorts for too long. But enough about the nail conversation. Today, we're going to quickly go to the nail shop. I don't show too much of the BTS with the nail shop because I know you're here for stationery. But I do want to add some vloggy info there too. Plus, my nails are a part of my content. So, anywho, we're going to go get our nails done. We also need to go to a stationery shop. We also need to find some sort of coffee shop. Get some coffee, some matcha or something of the such. I had an appointment for a facial, but I don't think I'm going to make it. So I think I'm going to do that another day. But also, it's going to be, I don't want to tell you where it's going to be. I'm just going to show you where it's going to be. But I am really excited for today. Pardon me. So, what's going on? So anyway, these posters are from Daiso. This is the packaging. This is transparent sticky notes, so that's why I'm using this. Oh, don't look at my nails. This uni pen. I always mess that up. So we need to go to get our nails done. Why? Pardon me. Nails. We need stationery. We need food. Whoa, that's crazy. And we also need to, I may need to go to a mall near where we're going, so we may have to go into the mall. But I think that's it for now. I'm trying to think. Oh, I said I was supposed to get a facial, but I canceled it. So we're not going to do that. Then we're going to get back home and we're going to show you what we purchased. We're actually going to 2 places because one of the places we're going to today is actually newer. I believe the owner said they've been there for about 7 months. And this series is mostly for shops that are pretty much established in, I don't want to say the city, but in the city. So I don't want to say Los Angeles area because I have been going to Orange County as well. So within SoCal, so I haven't really showed you any like new, like brand new stationery shops, but this one is a new shop. So I'm adding an OG shop to the trip. And then I'll be able to give you a breakdown of if you're in this area, go to these places, So we're going to do that. And we're going to go home. Shoot, I'm going to come home. I'm going to show you what I got. And then we're going to close out. But also, are you guys ready for planner season? Like, I feel like this year I'm really ready on what I want. I'll be making a separate video about the things that I'm thinking for planner season. That could change by December. It always changes for me by December. But, well, not always, but for the most part, my planner covers are on lock. Y'all know I love my LV planners, and I have some planner covers that didn't make it, that will not make it to 2026. So we're going to talk about that a bit later, but I did want to talk to you guys really quick about Hobonichi. Oh my gosh, Hobonichi season is in full swing. There's so many things that I'm looking at. They have, you guys know I love a pencil board. Do I have one to grab really quick? Or a couple to grab? I love any pencil board that has some sort of green in it. And I love the clear Hobonichi pencil board that the Hones come with. But they have this green pencil board that I'm looking at. It has some sort of character on it. I don't care. It's just green. Like, even this character, I don't know what this character is, but it's green and it's cute. But I'm really excited for what I'm getting. Girl, why I say girl? I'm so sorry, because men watch as well. So, guys, focus. Why do they have a green Weeks? Can we talk about it? And it's so beautiful. Like, oh my God. They got me last time with a green. Last time they had, I'm surprised I don't have it with me right now, because I probably flinged it across my room, because the Weeks just does not work for me. For the people that are new to my content, I've tried the Weeks twice. And she beat me down both times. When I tried to make like a faith planner, the first time I just was like, I'm just going to do like a overall rough draft, like a overall planning system. And that girl, no. Both times, the Lord slapped me on the back of my neck with his sandal and said, no, babe, that does not work for you. Let's move on to the next thing. So, am I contemplating getting the green? No, I feel like it's going to be a firm no, but it's still beautiful. Do I want it? Yes. Do I want to try to figure out how to work it in my planner system? Yeah. Wow. I am glued to that Hobonichi website every day like it is Love Island. Do you hear me? Like Love Island, I'm watching that website, okay? Anyway, I love my day free. Y'all know, this is my day free. I use it, now turning this into my faith planner has been awesome, because you have the month breakdown. This is where I put like the different scriptures per day, and then I mark if I go to church online or if I go in just like a quick breakdown. But I love this, where it's just a month on 2 pages, and then I write my notes for Sunday service and midweek service here. This was the best idea. This is the Hobonichi Day Free in the A5 size, and I absolutely adore this decision. It's great. But anyway, that's my faith planner, and that was the decision I made for 2025. So we're gonna keep that, and I'll tell you the rest of the other things I'm keeping. But that is a for sure. We're getting another A5 day free from Hobonichi. We're not buying the weeks. We're not buying the weeks. Now, you may see the weeks in December. I'm just saying. But as of today, we're not getting the weeks. And I wanted to touch bases too on the pop-up. Now, I think they're doing the pop-up differently this year. Last year, there was a pop-up, and then there was a day that you can go in and purchase live. This year, I think it's just a pop-up. But I could be wrong. From what I've been seeing so far, it is just a pop-up. And it's in October here in California, where Hobonichi goes live September 1st, I believe. Decisions. I don't know if they're doing the buy live this year. Although last year I told myself I would just buy on the website, because when you buy on the website, you get like the free item, you get the free pen. Here are a couple of my favorite pen colors for the free pen that they gave us before. You get a free, there it is. You get a free pen. These are my two favorite colors that they've come out with so far. Don't look at my nail. I told you. Oh, there's no hiding these ugly nails. But this is what you get for free. Now, they've had some crazy colors as well, which I don't mind that either. But it's a Uniball pen for free. Yes, I want it. But anyway, these are my two colors. The color for 2026 is, I want to say it's like a baby blue. But I'm super excited. So you get the free gift. You get the free pen for every planner you buy. And you get the cute Hobonichi box that comes in the mail. Like, I feel like if you do any sort of YouTube content or social media content, you want that box, you know? But I'm super excited. I love planner season. You know I love paper and pens, but I just adore just seeing all the new things, seeing everyone, even the shops come out with different stuff and new stuff, and then it's holiday time, and then we're all scrambling trying to get items for Black Friday. And so, have y'all start writing down what y'all want for Black Friday already? Just me? Okay. We're not going to get into that because we got to go. We got to go outside. And we have some things to do before we go outside. We got to prepare, get our life together. And then make ourselves presentable for humans to see us. Because right now, I wouldn't grace you with what I look like right now. But we go dust ourselves off. We're going to go outside because it is a Saturday and we need to do something outside. Get some vitamin D. Stay focused. And we're going to go outside. Nails is first. Then stationery. Some people probably wonder why we use these pens on transparent papers, because when you use this, it dries quickly. So, just for those that don't know why. And then when we come back, I'll be able to check these off. Mind you, I probably will forget to check these off live on cam because my mind is trash. But at least I showed you in the beginning. I mean, come on. Y'all, and I found some, I won't get into that because I almost gave something away. But I'm super excited for planner season. Let me know, what are you thinking for Hobonichi? Even if it's not your like final list, let me know if you're getting something or what actually worked for you for 2025 with Hobonichi, or if you're trying something new. I know one of the girls mentioned that she was going to go, I believe she said an A5 cousin. She'd been thinking about it and she is going to go for it. Pull the trigger. Because I feel like with planning, the great thing about planning is the journey. Finding out what systems work for you. Like last year, I figured out Hobonichi is more of a journaling source for me. I love planning with cloth and paper items. I love the discount system. I'm getting back into my A5, and I really have really been trying to focus on what is working, not what so much is trending or cute, you know. And I also am trying to solidify what are my ink sources, like what notebooks am I using for sure for ink. I've told you guys also that I want to learn how to write with my left hand. I want to be both handed. Absolutely. And I think it'll be cool to learn both handwriting, because then I'll be able to speak to another part of my stationery community that are lefties. You know, I always hear lefties sounding defeated when it comes to fountain pen inks and different pens smear. You know, I want to understand more of what will work for you guys. So I don't know. I love paper and pens and everything that has to do with them. So just trying to figure out how everyone could really enjoy this experience like I do. Anyhow, I could talk y'all ear off. Didn't I say I had to do some stuff before we left? It's really all over the place over here. Welcome again to Stationery Summer, a city guide of me traveling these Southern California streets, showing y'all where to go when you come visit. Or for those that already live here that don't really want to take the time to figure out where you should go, where you should shop, and where to find the things that you're looking for. Because you have some places that are traveler's notebook heavy. Then you have some places that are very pen heavy. You have some places that are very independent pen heavy, where they're pen brands that you're not used to seeing. Then you have some stationery shops that is mostly Japanese stationery. Then, you know, it's just a plethora. Then you have some stationery shops that just have a slew of everything. Now, I did show a video of me going to the Paper Source, and some people are asking why the Paper Source is not on the list. It's not that I have beef with the Paper Source, but I just feel like I want something that's more, that's more dedicated to California. You know, like the boba place that I showed, not boba. Well, it did have boba, but what is the name? I forget. What is the juice that I showed last week? I forget the name. I'll put what I meant to say on the screen. But that place is not specifically California, but they do have locations outside of California. But I wanted something close to the vicinity of where you already are at Kinokuniya. So sometimes it's just the fact that it's closer. If you want to grab something to drink, it's right there. So I just want a place for you guys to go. When you come here, you can get a little snack, you can get something to eat, you can get some stationery, have a good time. Last week it was at one of our biggest malls here in California, and you can always find some great things to do there. But welcome back to Stationery Summer. Now let's go outside. Okay, y'all, we are back. Whew. Your girl was out. She was outside, okay? All the way outside. We went back to the OC. It was a cute little situation. First, we hit up this new Korean stationery shop. The shopping center is called The Source. It's in Buena Park. She was cute. If you're a K-pop girly, you're going to love that shopping center. Super cute. A lot of different shops and eateries in there. The parking was free and very safe. A lot of like family, groupings of families I saw when I went in there. Felt super safe, super cute. Now this shop is within the inside of the Source. When you go in, I would go directly to, they have security all around. So I will go to one of the security officers and they'll show you where it is. Don't just wander about because it's a nice size place. So anyway, cute little place. I'll show you the inside of it and everything. But I believe the guy that was in the shop was the owner. I'm just assuming. I always assume the person at the register is the owner or some sort of connection when it's a very small stationery shop. So this shop was giving very much like an office space, whereas when you first go into the Source, it's very storefront, outdoor storefront, but very much a center. But anyway, I won't go too much of that. You'll see when you go. But I purchased a couple things. Just a couple things. And he gave me a free gift. It was just so cute. It was so cute. But one of the first things I saw that I wanted was this pen that comes with this clip. And you can slide it onto the side of your planner. I thought that was so cute. And I'll show you the video on how he had it clipped together, but I thought that was cute. I also got this, like, I don't want to say razor blade, but it's a scrapbook cutter. He had them in different colors. He had them in this color as well as a grayish black. He gave me this cute little notepad for my free gift. And this is more information about the shop. Now, I don't know what it is about me and pencils these days, but we bought a pencil. And I don't know, I've been seeing Snoopy on a lot of things, which is funny because, like I said, I'm assuming the guy at the register was the owner, and he said his name was Charlie. And I'm like, at first I'm like, is that why you have so much Charlie Brown? He didn't have a lot of Charlie Brown stuff, but he had quite a few Charlie Brown stuff. But the more I go into the stationery shops, there is quite a few Snoopy and Charlie Brown items. But I thought that was funny. And I also received this free gift. It's just a washi of frames. Or is that considered pet tape? I don't know, child. And then I bought this for my food journal. I thought that was super cute. Okay, so we got that. I don't want to be too chatty with being chatty. Hello? So, we got that. Would I suggest you go to this stationery shop? I would. If you're in the area, yes. I definitely would go. If you were in the OC, I would go. For sure. Because it's right there. And too, like I said, if there's other things that you would love in that shopping center, they did have another. It wasn't stationery, but it had stationery. So it was a cute little outing. If I'm in the area, I would definitely go back again. And the customer service was 10 out of 10. Charlie was amazing. Then we went to Mido. Now, I believe... Why did I just draw a blank? is it pronounced Metsushima or Metsushia? I know I'm butchering the name, but another shopping center that has other vendors inside of it, as well as shops and stores and food. Now this one, remember, it's the same one, the same shop is the one that I go to in Torrance that has Kinokuniya inside of it. Now, the one in Orange County, it is similar, but instead of Kinokuniya, it is Mito, which I know that they have some sort of connection because we used to have a Mito inside of the same market, but they closed the Mito, but all of the employees from the Mito near us is now at Kinokuniya. So I believe that there's some connection there. But Mito, would I go back to Mito? If I'm in the area, yes. Mito is 1 block away from the South Coast Plaza. So if you're at South Coast looking at some planners at Louis Vuitton, or maybe you're just, South Coast Plaza is a very popular mall here in California, but it is in Orange County, deep in Orange County. So if you're already in that area, I would definitely go to Mito, because if you don't have a Kinokuniya in there, I don't believe that there is a Kinokuniya in that area. So I will go to Mito because it's pretty much the same thing. I just feel like Kinokuniya has more stuff, but maybe it's just, one of those franchises that case by case, it depends on what sort of Japanese products they get. So anyway, I have this sticker book I have this sticker book for my A6, for my, is it pocket? Y'all know I'm new to Travelers, so for my smaller Travelers notebook, I have this sticker book. So I bought one for the large, and y'all know, I don't know if y'all know, but I love Hello Kitty. And this, well, it's not Lego, but this really made me happy when I saw it. I was like, oh, that is so cute. Okay. Trying to make this quick because my light is non-existent at this point. Now, I saw these. I've been seeing these little I've been seeing these little paint watercolors everywhere. But child, the way they are expensive. Like the one, they had one at M. Lovewell that it was like a bigger one. And it's a brand, I don't have the brand in my head right now to tell you the name of it. But it's like a big square pad, and it comes with different colors. Watercolors just like these, but on a larger scale. But girl, why was that $50? $50. See, you go to these stationery shops, honey, and you thinking you just, let me put this in my cart. Let me put this in my basket. Let me put this in my basket. You look up, you get to the register, they talking about $372. Hold on. For what? Anywho, these little things start to add up after a while. You know what? So, this one was doable for $8. You see that? Isn't she cute? And look at those colors. I thought that was so cute. I'll let you know how that goes. But I want to show you both of these because I want to start using them in my journal. This one is the autumn watercolors. Oh, and they're deeper colors. How cute is that? So when I feel like I'm going to be going down a rabbit hole, I try to buy at a smaller scale, because I know me, I'm going to try to find, what's the best watercolors, $900 later. So, pray for me. If you know of a really good watercolor set, let me know. These were just me trying out some. Again, at a smaller scale, because I don't want to get too crazy. But was that it? No. Ooh, y'all. Okay, so let me try to keep this in frame so y'all could kind of get a gist of what foolishness I did at the store. Let me tell you something. For anybody that knows me knows I love an Energel pen, right? Exhibit A. I love an Energel pen. Do I use them? All the time. I love them. Did I say I love them? Yeah. So I love Energel pen. Girl, why they had some new Energels? Now, it's not new. It's the same pen. I got the 0.5 from my mom because she likes a more finer pen. You see that, child? That's a needle point. I don't know if she likes needle point, but, you know, for free. Hello? This one is the 0.7. Girl. I just know they're going to be good. And I actually swatched. Y'all know I bought two 1.0s. You know I bought two 1s. Come on. This pen, when I tried it on... Oh, girl. When I tried it at the store, my God. You know what really cooks my grits? When I'm looking for a pen, looking for some paper to swatch, and I can't find it. Like, how in all the pen and papers that you have, you don't... Where is your paper? Well, girl, I tried this at the store. When I tell you, I said, wow. You see that? You see how... I want to scream right now. I want to scream. Did a little smear, just a touch, but for it to be that juicy, babe. Do you see that? Girl, bye. Anyway, I had a good time going to the OC again. The brand new store that I showed you in the beginning, that store, he says they've been open for about 7 months. It is a Korean stationery store. Kinokuniya, to my understanding, is a Japanese stationery store. And I just love it all. Everything was just enough, you know? But I always have a good time going to Mito. I always find great things at Mito versus Kinokuniya. Like, these, I haven't seen them at... Pardon me. I haven't seen them at Kinokuniya yet, but who knows? And sometimes, you know, Kinokuniya could be a lot like, you know, when you shop at TJ Maxx and Ross and Marshalls. It's like once it's gone, babe, it's not guaranteed it'll come back. So I had a blast. Now, as far as an overall, with the stationery shops that I have traveled to in the OC, what's my favorite? And I want to say, hands down, if you're in the OC and you want to just have a one-stop shop of buying stationery, I would say M. Lovewell. If I had to choose a favorite off the top of my head right now, M. Lovewell, customer service is 10 out of 10. They're very informative with everything that they sell. They sell a plethora of traveler's notebooks. They have a ton of pens ranging from just your generic pen, $2 to $3, all the way, you know, fountain pens can get kind of pricey, but they have a great selection of fountain pens. They have birthday card if you want to get a birthday card for somebody. They have a great selection of Midori. They also carry Hobonichi. They have mom and pop items in the store as well. They have watercolors. It's just everything. They have a wall of stickers, a wall of inks, like a very well distributed store. And it's a nice size store. A lot of these stationery shops are fairly small. It's only shops like M. Lovewell. What did I go blank just now? M. Lovewell is a nice size. Flax Pen to Paper in LA is a nice size. But some of the shops, I believe now, Bomb Cohen, I believe, is now a nice size. Even when you went to the last store, it was like a square, like a nice size square, but I feel like they distribute the products very nice in Bomb Cohen as well. But a lot of these stationery shops, when they're actual stationery shops, they're fairly small. They just are jam-packed with great things, so you have to really take your time when you go in there and look in every nick and cranny, but also ask a lot of questions, But if I had to choose one, I would choose M. Lovewell. Great shop. Great little area too. The parking, like I said before, the parking is a bit interesting if you're trying to park close to the shop, but they do have a parking garage as well. So that's that. I believe that is the last shop in the OC that we'll be traveling to. I wanted to get the furthest out of the way first, and this is volume 7, which is crazy. Volume 7! There's only, 13 weeks in summertime? More than half of the summer is over. That's crazy. Anyway, we are done for today. I had a great time with you guys. I mean, come on. We went, 22 miles away to go to Mito and the flowing, but we had a good time nonetheless. As far as the new shop, I would say customer service was 10 out of 10. Great. Mito, as far as products go, 10 out of 10. Customer service is like a 2 out of 10. But we're here for the stationery, so we're gonna keep it cute. But yeah, I had a great time with you guys today. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and I will see you right back here. Make sure that on your way out, you like, comment, subscribe if you feel it in your spirit, in your shondo. And I will see you right back here next week. Bye.
Can I call you Rose?